Tēnā rā tātou katoa. Today, the first order of business is an acknowledgement of the presence today of visitors. First of all, the Honourable Claire O'Neill MP of the Australian Federal Parliament. She is the Minister for Home Affairs along with her delegation. Will be introduced to the House to observe questions this afternoon. We will have 12 questions to ministers today, and the two questions that I'm highlighting today, first of all, question number 1 in the name of Debbie Ngarewa Peka, and her question is to the Minister of Health and asks, does he stand by his statement on expanding access to affordable dental care? Quote, it's an area we need to give attention at some point, end quote. If so, when will he give it his attention? And also question number 6 from Dr. Shane Reti, also to the Minister of Health, asking, which are the 3 hospital emergency departments with the greatest number of nurse vacancies as a proportion of their normal full-time equivalent roster, and what are those proportions in each case? Following question time, our first item of business is the Environment Committee's report on the emissions budget published in 2022 and the first emissions reduction plan. The committee examined certain areas and chapters of the 2022 to 2035 emissions budgets and emissions reduction plan and identified some areas of improvement for clarification that can be made in subsequent emission reduction plans. Following that 1-hour debate, we will have the third readings of the Honourable Kiritapu Allen's Security Information in Proceedings Bill and the Security Information in Proceedings Repeals and Amendments Bill, which were divided from the Security Information in Proceedings Legislation Bill. The Security Information and Proceedings Bill looks at protecting and securing information in proceedings. The Security Information and Proceedings Repeals and Amendments Bill will focus on national security information in criminal proceedings and will repeal and make amendments to various acts affected by the changes of this bill will bring. The final bill is the continued second reading of the Honourable Kieran McAnulty's Civil Aviation Bill, which will provide a platform for safety, security and economic regulation of civil aviation now and well into the future. And then the House will adjourn until Tuesday the 22nd of November 2022. Tēnā rā tātou katoa.